upon a time, I used to work for a jeweler back in London, and she told me something that stuck with me and really made an impact. And I'm going to tell you what she said. So she said she had to sit down one day and make a big decision. So the decision that she had to make was whether she wanted A, to make jewelry, or B, to have a jewelry business. And for some reason, that just really hit home. So when I started making my jewelry, I already started making it with the idea of selling it. So I made very saleable items, tried to create things that I thought people would want to buy. So I've been running my business for a couple of years now, and I am ready to take on 2022 like no other year before and expand my business even further. So I already have my stuff in quite a few shops already, but I have massive plans for 2022. So I'm going to share some of those with you guys. As I mentioned before, we've got the different branches of my jewelry business. So one, it is the actual jewelry business itself, which is the making and selling of the jewels. Then there is the coaching, which is where I coach jewelry designers with one-to-one program, helping them turn their jewelry hobby into a jewelry business. So helping them with the first steps of this, looking into Instagram and turning that into a platform that can really help you with your advertising, as well as reaching out to shops and beginning with all of those things that are just rather overwhelming when you begin. So then I've also got the YouTube channel, which is here. And then obviously I have my personal life, which I'll also share a few goals of my very own with you guys. We have written down really smart, specific goals for 2022, and they are so exciting. I'm almost giggling just thinking about how tangible they are and how much effort we put into the detail for each of these goals. So we've used the SMART system. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. But basically you break down the goal into S, which stands for specific, M, measurable, A, achievable, R, realistic, T, timely. So if you break down your individual goals with these specific steps, then it's going to make your goal a lot more achievable and tangible, because you put things in play, because often you need to plan ahead of time rather than leaving it till the last minute, and then there's all the finer details that you haven't really figured out about that goal. So this is a really great way to make it achievable, and we have done this for our goals and also the goals specific for our different branches of the business. I have only got 2 hands and there's only so many hours in a day. So I am changing my business model from me making every single piece to getting some help with making my jewelry. This will then give me the possibility to expand into a lot more shops than I currently am in already, and give me a lot more time to spend on designing new collections, which is obviously super fun, and also advertising it and doing all the photo shoots and doing all the other things that go into it. So I have got another company that is helping me source shops. So they have a team of researchers that are researching different shops specific to my kind of jewelry, and they are going to work closely with me to search for more stockists that are willing to buy my work on a wholesale basis. So obviously they will then place the order, and then whether it sells or not is up to them. But initially the idea is that the shops that we source together are going to be really interested in my style of jewelry. So fingers crossed, we are going to aim big this year in 2022, and we are going to aim to stock at least 50 shops, yes, 50 shops by the end of the year, which really isn't actually that much if you break it down per month, which basically means 4 shops per month, which we think is totally doable, which means if each of these shops place on average a £1,000 euro order, that should give us 50,000 euros if they place only one order. So hopefully we are dreaming big, and we are going to aim for 100k by the end of 2022. So fingers crossed, arms crossed, toes crossed, hopefully we will hit our goal. But we are breaking down the year into really specific steps that we need to take, and with the help from this company as well, we're going to expand like never before. The Megan Collins empire is coming and I am super excited. In terms of goals for my Megan Collins coaching side of the business, we are aiming to release 3 mini courses. So one that is coming up very soon in the middle of January, which I'm super excited about and we've been working on in the background, which is our photography mini course. Woo! And this is jam-packed full of useful information with regards to photographing your jewelry on a white background, how to get those white backgrounds that everybody wants, and also lifestyle photography and flat lay photography. So these are all filled into this course, and I talk about cameras and I talk about doing it with your phone, because obviously everyone is at a different point with regards to this. So wherever you're at, there should be something in there for you. We all know that photos are the first thing and the first impression that people get, and will be a big part in whether people choose to work with you, choose to stock you, and choose to accept your applications when you approach fairs or markets. So this is a big step in terms of taking your business to the next level. So if this sounds like something you're excited about and want to hear more about, feel free to join the newsletter. There's a link down below, which will have more details about the launch and where you can find all of this information once it's released. I'm super excited about this, guys, so I really hope that it's going to be helpful to you, because I did it for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So additionally to this one mini course coming out in January, we are going to have 2 other mini courses coming out every quarter. So we divided the year up into 4 quarters. So first 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. So we are going to release a mini course in each of those quarters. That will be something that hopefully will be specific to you guys. So if there's anything in particular you guys are really interested in, feel free to message me on Instagram, send me a DM, or just comment down below in the video and let me know things that you would really find interesting and helpful for you. So I really want to make sure that what I'm doing is helpful to you guys. So whatever has the most interest will be the topics that I choose. So these are yet undecided, but will be up to you guys. Next up, in the 4th and last quarter, we have something very exciting planned, which I'm not actually going to tell you about just yet, keep the suspense going, but it is going to be super exciting. And yeah, I'm not going to explain more about that yet, but this is going to take quite some work on my part, which I'm going to be working on slowly throughout the year, ready for launching in September. So very excited about this. So in terms of my personal life goals, I would like to do more exercise, as I'm sure some of you out there do. Hands up if you're also doing more exercise to your goals. We have been trying to do a workout regularly, but we want to really be more consistent with this, because I personally feel so much better when I do some form of exercise, such as yoga or a kind of other exercise thingy. But I want to be more consistent with this and yes, have a little bit more of a balance with my work life. So another part of that is going for more walks. We have a lovely forest not far from where we live, which is really nice and big, and it's just so nice being out in nature. So I want to go there more often and enjoy nature and yeah, get some fresh air and all of that. So that's on the list. And of course, we all need a little bit more fun in our lives. So very broad goal. I want to have more fun in my life. So obviously this might be from different things depending on the time of year, depending where I am, who I'm with, and all of that. But I would like to allow more space in my life for more fun, because one can always do with more fun, right? Because having breaks really does actually give you more energy for the things that you are focusing on and re-energizes you. So taking a break shouldn't seem like, this is me giving myself a pep talk too, by the way, taking a break shouldn't feel like you feel guilty for not doing the things that you should be doing, but actually taking a break, taking a step back and then coming back to it, you have more energy for it and you feel more refreshed to actually do it properly, rather than sort of half doing it but kind of wishing you were doing something else. So that's kind of like a little bit of something that I want to focus on as well. And there's one last thing that I'd like to share with you guys, which is a collaboration that I am planning on doing sometime in next year, which will involve a little bit of travel. So have a little guess, if you want to, down below, who you think this might be with, and maybe you know them, who knows, maybe you don't, who knows. So have a little guess. Let's see if you guys can guess who it is. Anyway, I hope that gave you an insight into my 2022 plans and are feeling a bit excited for the things that are to come. I certainly am. So here's to wishing you guys a super fun, exciting, prosperous and wonderful 2022, and thank you once again for joining me on this journey. Let's see where 2022 takes us. So lots of love to you guys all, and I'll see you guys next week Sunday for another video. Bye.